elevate our heart rate, get our blood flow going so we can stay ready so we don't have to worry about getting ready, okay? So let's start off and start with some good dynamic stretches, all right? So we're gonna move in place just mildly, and I'm gonna always show level 1 and level 2, sometimes the level 3. Level 1, you're gonna move in place and keep your feet nice and flat. Level 2, you will more so be on your toes, but either way, no matter which level you're doing, you wanna start circling your arms, okay? So we're gonna go front, and then back, loosening up our rotator cuff, our back, our hamstrings, our quads, just everywhere you feel, all right? So we're just getting everything work ready. So just keep going in that steady pattern. Also warming your mind up. You know, it takes some type of thinking to keep a pattern going like this while you're moving. So it's front, keep that in mind, front and back. So again, on my level 2s, you're on your toes like this. Level 1, you'll be more flat-footed. So do whatever your joints can handle. And we're gonna continue for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so now we're gonna shake that off really quick. We're gonna put our elbows in and get some frog legs in, all right? Frog legs, 1 of 2 ways. Flat-footed like this, lift up, open up and drop. Hence the name frog legs. You can probably see why they're called that. You get a nice bend and you open up, okay? Loosening up your hips, your lower back, and your entire lower body, really, all right? So just keep opening up. Now, level 1, you stay flat-footed like this while you're looking straight ahead. Level 2, you will bounce off your toe each time you did it. It's more, more vigorous, but it's still dynamic movement, meaning mobile stretches. So you're moving while you're stretching, all right? So we're gonna do a good 2 more on each side, 2, 1, 1. Shake your legs off really quick. Now we're gonna put our elbows in and we're gonna get some back kicks in, all right? So back kicks go 1 of 2 ways. Either way, you're loosening up your quads and your hamstrings, but you put your elbows in and you flick back 1 heel at a time. So you flick back 1 heel at a time, and level 1 stays here. Level 2, just a little more vigorous. You're shuffling your feet. Same concept, except you're shuffling. It's the only difference, all right? So we're gonna continue to hold that for 7, 6, level 2 stay here, level 1 do this, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I advise you to grab a chair or hold on to your wall. We're getting something called pendulum swings in, all right? So just like a pendulum, it goes back and forth. We're gonna do the same thing with our legs. So I'm gonna grab a chair, but again, you can hold on to your wall. And this is for your back, your hamstring, your hips, and you'll feel it. I just like to explain why we're doing what we're doing. That's one thing you'll get from these programs. All right, we're looking straight ahead and just swing back and forth. Level 2, you would just swing longer, right? But level 1, go to a range you can handle. It could be here, it could be here, but just keep swinging. That's it. Either way, let's get 5 more reps in. 5, and you count out loud. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch up. Now we're doing the opposite leg, and again, we'll do 12 on this side as well. Level 2 goes long, level 1, not as long. But either way, let's just keep going. 7 more, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, now we're going to go side to side, okay? So you're putting your hands right here on your chair or on the wall, and we're swinging side to side. We just swing side to side. Same concept, except we're going in our frontal plane. So it's side to side, yep, and we're gonna hold that out for a good 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's transition to the other leg, all right? And begin. Here we go. Here we go. Almost. Keep it up, keep it up. And let's do a good 5 more. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're going to put our chair aside or get your hands off the wall. And I'm going to cue you to go for some water right now. Get a good sip of water in. I highly recommend that and advise that. You should be getting that in within every 15 minutes or so of exercise. So let's get hydrated, get a good sip in. Put that aside. And we're past the warm-up phase. Now it's time for our workout, all right? The first thing we're going to do is one of two things you're going to do. You're either doing squat to calf raises, or you're going to go ahead and get a nice, good squat jump in. Level one is a squat to a calf raise, all right? So it's two separate exercises combined into one fluent movement, all right? So we're looking forward. I'm showing you from a side profile so you can see the depth. You're squatting down, right? To a level you're comfortable with. It could be way down here or it could be up here. But then you stand on your tippy toes when you put your hands down. Elbows bent when you're down, arms out to the side on your tippy toes when you're up. So bent and then up, all right? So all level ones, I want you to start that right now. If you feel like you're level one, begin this immediately, all right? And keep going. Now, keep doing what you're doing. On my level twos, you're jumping. Same concept, except you're jumping, all right? So level two, stay there. Level one, stay here. And we have some new ones on here. Have some new members involved. So I'll show level one, but you can always feel free to do level two. I always show that as well. And we're gonna hold that for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, keep going strong. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and break. Quick shake off. And this is to build your muscular endurance, tone your body. This back-to-back work promotes metabolic training, so it helps to speed up your metabolism, so your calories expending, your body is expending more energy, ultimately burning more calories, right? So now, like I said, we're back-to-back for the first segment. We're gonna put our arms out straight, and we're gonna do something called lunge twist, all right? And again, that's another one that has 2 levels. So if you're level one, you're lunging forward. Notice how my back leg is straight. And whichever knee is bent forward, that's the side I'm twisting towards. So my left knee is bent, I twist toward my left, come back in. Right leg, twist toward my right, come back in. All right, level two, same concept, except you're bending your back knee as well. So all my level twos, you're bending your back knee, twisting. Come back and getting that heavy core engagement. You're feeling those abs and that lower back, twisting. Right after that bend. Bend. So level two, you stay here. And it's going to challenge your balance more if you're level two. I'm going to tell you that now. Level one, keep that back leg straight. Or you can even try it very slightly bent, right? If you're level one and you're feeling curious, you want to try it, but you know you're not able to get down that low, you could bend a little higher. But I highly advise keeping your back leg straight if you're level one to start things off. If that feels a little too easy for you, then you level up. If not, stay where you're at. It's about working where you're at to get where you desire to be. We have 2 more reps on each side, so 2. There you go. 2 and 1. There you go. 1. All right. Shake those arms off, shake those legs off. Now, I always show workouts without needing equipment, so I always show examples without equipment. But in the event you do have dumbbells, you can grab a good pair of dumbbells now. In fact, I want you to grab the pair that you consider the heavier pair that you have. So say you have an 8-pound pair, I would say grab a 10. If you have a 5, I would say grab the 8. So grab the heavier pair of dumbbells that you have right now for this exercise. Or if you don't have dumbbells, just do it without any weight, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and do calf raises. I'm gonna ask you to either stay on the ground or do it on an elevated step, okay? An elevated step could be a staircase, or if you actually have a step, an aerobic step, feel free to grab that. But again, it could be any elevated surface. Sometimes people get creative and they stack books on books. You know, people have different things that they use to reach for their cabinet. You can get one of those in-home stools. As long as both of your feet can fit on it, it'll work. As long as it's above ground level, okay? And as long as your heels can't touch the ground, that's how it'll work for you if you're going on the step. But if you're doing it flat-footed, it goes just like this, calf raises. So again, if you have dumbbells, use them. If not, do it without them. Either way, you're gonna work those calves, all right? So we're looking forward. In level one, flat-footed on the ground, then you stand on your tippy toes and you drop. 2, 1, drop. 2, 1, drop, okay? So level one, keep going here. Level two, same idea, except you're on that elevated surface, so watch this. My heels drop back, creating more resistance, and it takes more of an effort to get on the tip of my toes, ultimately working those calves even more. All right, so level 2 is a little more difficult, but do what you can. Either way, those calves are gonna get touched, like I said, all right? So whether you're here or on the ground doing it. Either way, we have 15 seconds left. 14, 13, 12, there you go. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there you go. Now, I'm gonna encourage everyone to go to an elevated surface, okay? So if you didn't use it for this particular exercise, I'm gonna ask you to go near one now because everybody's gonna get involved. And if you feel as though your knees can get on the ground and do what I'm getting ready to do, then you can grab a yoga mat, all right? I had someone ask earlier, that was a good question, but I always do instruct when to grab a yoga mat because we don't always need it. So that was a good question. I'm glad you put that out there. But for today, if you get on the ground, we'll need it, right? Because at the end, everybody's pretty much going to need it for the core work we're doing. But for now, if your knees are going to go on the ground, I advise grabbing it. But if you're going to do the level 1 version, you do not need a mat. But let me show you what they look like before you even think about grabbing one. So since you need a mat for level 2, I'll show level 2 first. Then I'll show level 1 afterwards. So level 2 would look like this. You go down on your knees, you stand up, then you step up on the actual elevated surface, okay? You can do it like that, or if you want to level 3 it, say you want to do level 3, you stand up, then you jump up, all right? So either way, it involves your knees getting on the ground. Down, down, up, up, jump, or step, whichever one you can do. Level 1 is simply this. Hands under your chin, knees slightly bent, but you want to keep your knees slightly bent the whole time, and you step up, step down, step up, step. That's it. So this is level 1. Level 2, I showed you what you have to do to get on the ground, okay? So we're gonna start officially in 5 seconds. I just wanted to show the variation. And if you started already, that's fine. You just got extra reps in. But we're gonna officially start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get it. Level 1, up, down, down, up, just like that. Up, down, down. And have your knees at a bent level where you can still manage it. Shouldn't be any pain. You should more so feel it in your quads, right? Your hamstrings and your lower body in its entirety, really. Your calves will get felt as well, right? But not too much pressure on the knees, just enough. If you feel too much pressure on the knees, stand up a little bit taller, all right? But on my level 2s, y'all are doing this. Level 1s, keep doing what I just showed. Y'all are going like that. Boom. Down, down. Do what you can. And again, our level 3s, y'all going all out and y'all doing this. Y'all jumping up. But either way, we have 10. I'm gonna go back to level 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. We're still using our elevated surface, okay? So your staircase, stack books, you know, yoga blocks, whatever you can find to just stay elevated and stay sturdy, use it, all right? Next thing coming up, okay? We have foot shuffles. And that goes one of 2 ways. I'll show from a side profile. You're either doing level 1, which looks like this, still shuffling vigorously, right? Or you're doing level 2, where your feet are just floating. You tap, float, and tap, float, and tap, all right? We're gonna start officially in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. My level 1s, you're here, tap, and exhale every other tap, okay? Like that. Same breathing pattern if you're going fast and vigorous, every other tap. That way you're breathing in and out consistently. Breathing is key. Breathing is key, definitely. Feel that heart rate going up. That's that most important muscle there. Of course, you feel your legs getting involved, your arms, your core as well. Staying nice and tight, supporting that movement from the upper and lower body. Yep, so level 2, stay here. Level 1, let's do this. Either way, we have 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. There you go. Nice. All right. So now We're doing one more thing with this step. Then we're gonna switch to our upper body, okay? We have some upper body exercises. And each of those exercises are gonna have 3 levels, all right? So we'll get to that when we get to that. But for now, let's go ahead, look at our step, and we're gonna do a very simple movement, okay? We're gonna step up to knee up. So step up and knee up. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So your arms out straight, and you step up with your left foot, drive your right knee up, then you switch. Step up with your right foot, drive your left knee up. Now, if you're wondering how to make this more advanced, it's simple. You just have to step faster and knee higher, okay? So if it's more advanced, your knee is pretty much going past your hands. But if you're doing more of a level 1, just get that knee up. I don't care if it's right here or right here. Just keep going, all right? Just keep digging. Keep it up. Getting those abs engaged. Anytime you have a bending of the knee and your body has to stabilize it, you get those abs engaged, that core gets heavily involved. Keep going. All right, 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there you go. Break. Nice. Okay, so now our step goes to the side, and I'll get my chair because we're doing a couple exercises, all right? It's going to involve your triceps, the back of your arms here, your chest, your shoulders, the entire arms, really. But yeah, you'll find out once you do it. And again, there's 3 ways to do this, okay? I want to make sure everybody can get this work in safely and effectively. So I'll show 3 different variations of these, all right? And what I'll do, you can grab your water right now. And also, when I'm talking like this, those who are new, I always have a rule. When I'm talking, you can feel free to jog in place, walk in place. If you still want to move and get ready to go while I'm explaining everything, you can jog in place, walk in place, or rest. It's up to you. Either way, when it's time to get that work in, we'll get that work in. But it's 3 different variations, okay? All right, so I said chair dips. That's what we're doing next, okay? Tricep dips. Of course, I'm going to show the traditional variation first to show you what it stems from. So this is the exercise that we're either doing or doing a different variation of, all right? So you're looking forward, and this is how tricep dips go. Dip, come up, dip, come up. This is level 3, the most advanced of those that can do it, all right? Now, level 2 would look more like this. You're still out there, but you're not bending as much. You're bending your elbow slightly, and you're finding a range you can handle, right? And you just keep it there, and it might be an instance where you just have to hold your body weight up without dipping, because we're doing it for time periods, not reps for these sets. Now, level 1, the simplest version, if doing all of that is a little bit too much, you're simply bending your elbows. You're still going to use your chair. You're bending your elbows, touching the back of your neck, and extending your hands up, just like that. Nice and tight. All right? So pick your variation, and we'll be doing that for a good 30 seconds. All right? We're going to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, all my level 3s do like this. My level 2s just bend or just hold yourself up, whichever one you can do. Keep it up. Just keep moving, all right? So you know the different variations. I'm going to finish off with level 1 now, okay? You see the dipping variations. And I'll finish off on level 1 for the last 11 seconds. So that way everybody knows what to do for the next set, whether you're level 3, level 2, or level 1 right here. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Shake your arms off, shake your shoulders off. We're going to run another set back, okay? We're going to get another set in. And after that, we have 2 sets of push-ups coming up, okay? So 2 sets of push-ups are up next. But first, let's get our second set of dips in. So right now, you can get a good torso twist there. You can shake your arms off, shake your shoulders off. Today's going to be a very good balance of some exercises to promote muscular strength, muscular endurance. We want to get good cardio in like we've been doing. And, you know, you all love boxing so much. I'll throw a tad bit of boxing in here today, too. Why not? You know, I'll just add that in there just because. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start our next set in 8, 7. Same thing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On my level ones, stay here, okay? My level ones. Yeah, big up to y'all. I appreciate y'all for getting on. Y'all could be doing nothing right now or anything else, but whatever you do today, you earned it because you got this and you put yourself first with these exercises. And now let's go ahead and finish off. I just wanted to show level 1 to kick things off for this particular set since I showed level 3 last time. But now I'm ending off on level 3. But keep going. And break. Push-ups up next. Also has 3 different variations, okay? So for these strength and conditioning type of exercises, when we're doing calisthenics, the body weight exercises that I'm showing, we're gonna get a little bit longer rest periods in between, all right? You want the muscle to replenish, recuperate, and recover. So that's why I can, explain it a little bit more. I can elaborate on how to do it a little bit more before it's time to do it. But again, if you still feel like you're moving good and feeling good, you can move in place while I'm talking, like I said. Now, we're gonna go ahead and get push-ups in 1 of 3 ways. I'll start with level 3, I'll show level 2, and I'll show level 1. So instead of doing chair push-ups, I'll have us do wall push-ups. They're a bit more challenging, but they're still manageable for pretty much all fitness levels, So instead of doing chair push-ups, we'll do the wall push-ups. But anyway, this is what the push-ups look like on the ground. Got your level 3, traditional. Toes down, heels up. Go down till that nose almost touches the ground. Then exhale at the top. Down. Exhale at the top, okay? Or your knees are bent, your feet are crossed. And same concept. And go to a range you're comfortable with, okay? That's level 1. I'm sorry, that's level 3 and level 2. Level 3 being on your toes, level 2 being on your knees. Level 1, what I'll have you do, put your hands on the wall like this, face the wall, and push up. Go down till your nose almost touches the wall and come up. But go to a range you're comfortable with. It might not be comfortable for you to go that far. You might have to go right here, then come up. But either way, wall push-ups are manageable for all fitness levels. That's level 1, level 2 and 3 on the ground. Now that you know your levels, let's get it cracking for a good 30 seconds. So we're gonna start our set of push-ups, set 1 of 2, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. So I'll just pretty much keep it level 1 for the first set. I'm gonna rock with y'all for a little bit. So yeah, we'll get some level 1s in. I'll do this whole set level 1. Because it's all about where you're headed. Do what you can to get where you desire to be. We all have different fitness levels. We all have to respect ourselves, respect our bodies, and build ourselves. That's what it's about. You want to build. All right, break. So I rocked out and did level 1 that set. Next set, I'm going to do a level 2 and level 3 style. But either way, we have a good 30 seconds. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. 28 seconds left until we get started our next set of push-ups. If y'all are feeling good, feeling ready to go, jog in place, move in place if you like. You can feel free to have an active rest. Level 1 will go flat on your foot. Level 2, you can be on your toes. Do some torso twists. Do whatever you want. Shake your arms off a little bit. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. And it's about that time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody who did wall push-ups, do those again. Anybody doing those level 2s and level 3s, go down till that nose almost touches the ground. Yep. This is the best way to do it. Because there are different variations and styles of doing push-ups, but these create the best resistance, take the best discipline and the best control till that nose almost touches the ground. Then I'm gonna finish off in level 2. I showed some level 3 there. Either way, we have 3 seconds left. 2, get one more in, y'all. There we go. Time for that bell to go ding. We worked our legs, worked our upper body. Now let's work our whole body, get some cardio involved, let some steam off, let's get these boxing rounds. And there's none other. There's nothing like it. So none other than these boxing rounds. Let's get those in. So what I'll do, I'll give y'all a good 4 rounds today. First round, I'm gonna put y'all on something. Then round 2 and round 3, I'm gonna put y'all on something. And round 4 is gonna be a freestyle round, all right, where you do what you want, which is really interesting. So anybody new, welcome on, you're in for a treat. Anybody who's familiar with it, y'all know how it goes. So get yourself ready, you know, loosen up, bounce up and down in your corner. You know, you're about to get this ring work in, about to get some solid boxing rounds in. And like I said, it'll be 4 rounds, and they're going to be 1 minute of rest, just like real boxing rounds, have 1 minute of rest in between them. And they're going to be 3 minutes each. 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, okay? And we're going to officially start our boxing in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. You'll hear that bell. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Now, what I want everybody to do, right? And those who've done it before, you're already familiar. Those who aren't, we're going to get into a boxing stance. I need you to spread your feet out, put your left foot in front of you, your right foot behind you, okay? Right hand here at your chin, left hand at your temple, so you're in a boxing position, okay? Now bend your knees very slightly. And go at a bend that you're comfortable with, okay, as far as how deep your bend is. You don't want too much depth if you have trouble with the knees. In the event that you do have a little trouble, just stand up taller, okay? But we're going to bounce and rock back and forth. Level 1, you're shifting momentum from knee to knee like this, okay? Level 2, you're bouncing on your toes. Same idea, except you're bouncing on your toes, okay? Good, so keep your hands up, rock back and forth. Level 2, stay here, bouncing back and forth. Level 1, shift that momentum like that. Elbows in. And now we're going to throw some punches. I'm going to show you a 1 and I'm going to show you a 2. Those that know about it, y'all know how it goes. Y'all probably started throwing it already. But the new ones, twist, twist, left, right. Left is a 1, which is a jab, a straight shot. 2 is a right cross. All right, and breathe in each of your punches. You want to breathe each time you punch. So 1, 2, okay? There you go. There you go. Yep. Now let's get interesting. We see what we do with the upper body, okay? 1, 2, keep your guard up. 1, 2, keep them hands up. 1, 2, keep them hands up. Now let's see what we do with our feet. You're going to step and you're going to turn, okay? So every time we throw a jab, which is a 1, you step with that foot, bring it back. Then when you throw a 2, you twist your back heel because you want to punch with your legs. All right, it all comes from your feet. It goes from the floor up, core up, okay? Because your abs get involved too. So let's try it again. Let's do a 1, 2, okay? Elbows in, and think about it on a step turn basis. Step, turn, okay? More advanced, y'all can go quick, like that. But I'm going to the pace that everybody can keep up with. So when you see me going like this, my level 2s, feel free to go fast, all right? Anyone else? Just rock with me. Follow along. Step, turn, step, turn. Now let's spend the last 25 seconds moving in a boxing stance. So we're taking our 1 minute rest. You can feel free to drop any, you know, comments or any feedback, anything during this recording today. But put your elbows in, looking forward, and we're gonna walk forward, all right? Using our left foot. Just walk forward until you hear that bell go ding. Keep walking. Elbows in, take your time, pace yourself. It's gonna go ding in a little bit. Keep walking. There you go. Good. Feel free to grab your water in between rounds. Next round, I'm gonna show some hooks, a 3 and a 4, okay? And look, anybody who's experienced and they've done my programs in the past, feel free to go all out. So when I say throw a 3, 4, you can add some ducks to it. You can add some slips to it. You're experienced, you know? But those that are new to boxing, follow along with me exactly. Those that are familiar with my programs, add your own twist to it. Y'all know how to duck. Y'all know how to slip. You know, I'll show you all that stuff, so add it to it. But you can do that, or you can follow along with me precisely. It's up to you, all right? 15 seconds left. I just want everybody to have fun, and I want everybody to be able to keep up. So for those that are new, keep following along with me exactly. Those that have been with me for a while, you know, you can add your own drip to it, add your own whatever to it. All right. Elbows in. Let's get into that boxing stance again. Now we're going to learn about a hook, 3 and a 4. So in our traditional boxing stance, that's what we're going to learn with today. I'll show you all southpaw next session. but the southpaw means when your right foot is in front, for those who don't know. But put your elbows in, left foot is in front, orthodox, traditional boxing stance. Let's go a 3 and a 4. That's a left hook, right hook, okay? And you really get your core engaged as well. So hook, hook. And when you turn your hand like that, you should feel a tightness in your abs. That's how you know you're doing it right. So your elbows are in, and you breathe out at the end of your hook. See that tightness? Right, so twist that torso, get it involved. Keep that steady blood flow going through the shoulder, the hands. There you go. It's twist, twist, guard up. Always bring those hands back up. Yep, whenever we're doing traditional punches, guard goes back up. Guard goes back up. Yep, I see y'all. Elbows in. Elbows in. There you go. Yep. Now, we're going to add something to it. We're going to add a twist to it, all right? Let's do 2 hooks on each side. So 3, 3, 4, 4. All right, elbows in. 3, 3, 4, 4. All right, so 3, 3, 4, 4. And on my level 2s, you all probably look more like this. Like really going fast with it, right? But level 1, 4, 4. All right? 4, 4. Keep those elbows in. Now let's mix it up and add some defense. We walk the last round to end it off. Let's walk in the middle of the round now. We're going to walk forward and backwards. So when we walk forward, we're going to throw a 1, 2. When we come backwards, we're going to end it off with a 3, 4. So walk forward, 1, 2. Come backwards, 3, 4. Okay. Elbows in, left foot in front of you. Step with your left first. Elbows in, face me. Do exactly what I'm doing. And stop. 1, 2. All right, now let's go backwards. Right foot first, and the left follows. Right first, left follows. Stop. 3, 4. Stop. Go ahead, elbows in, walk forward. Walk forward. We're going to get fancy in a second. We're doing the same punches, but I'm going to add something to it. And 1, 2. Back up. There you go. Elbows in, look forward, 3, 4. Now we're going to add something called a bob and weave. If you're familiar with Mike Tyson, which I'm sure all of you are, it's a move he has called a bob and weave that he pretty much brought to the table like no one else did. Very traditional form of boxing, but he did it differently. So all you have to do is put your elbows in. We're going to bob and weave to end the round. Left bounce, right bounce, and keep walking forward. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave, and break. And don't worry, I know some of y'all probably like that bob and weave, so we'll start off the next round with that. We'll begin the next round with a bob and weave. We'll pick up where we left off. I'm also going to show some uppercuts. And then when we get to round 4, we're going to have a freestyle round where you throw the punches you want, all right? You put together everything you learned today or everything you're familiar with, because a lot of y'all are familiar with me on here. And we'll get it done. We have 30 seconds left, well, 27 seconds now, until we start round 3 out of 4, all right? So in between rounds, you can take an actual rest, take a breather, or you can feel free to roll your shoulders and stretch, twist, in the comfort of your home, do what you want. You know, whatever you're doing right now is your business. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. We're still in our rest, so spend it how you like. We have 6 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so now let's start off with that bob and weave, but this time we're gonna add an uppercut to it when we get to our maximal distance going forward. All right, so your elbows are in, we're looking forward. Elbows in, remember, key, guard tight, nice and squared up, knees bent as much as you can bend them, shift back and forth, get ready. Let's bob and weave, so bounce your elbows. If I was doing it without moving my head, this is all I'm doing. Think about it, when I step, I'm just doing this, my head follows, that's the difference. So your head follows it, and stop, let's throw a 5 and a 6. So that's a left uppercut, right uppercut, okay? So uppercut, think about a scoop. So a 5 is a left, bring your guard back up, a 6 is a right. So 5, 6, then back up regularly. We're gonna bob and weave forward, but we're backing up regularly, okay? So now, when we're back here, I want us to go ahead and throw a 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Well, check this out. So it's everything we learned earlier combined into one combination. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jab, right cross, left hook, right hook. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. By level 2. All right. By level 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows in. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all got it now, okay? So now we're gonna move to that bob and weave. So we're gonna throw a 1, 2, 3, 4, bob and weave. Then we're gonna throw a 5 and a 6 when we get to our maximum distance going forward. All right, so just follow along with me. I got your elbows in. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Guard up, bob and weave. Walk forward, walk forward, walk forward. And upper cut. 5, 6. One more time. 5, 6. Back up. And when you're backing up, level 1, you can back up like this. Level 2, you can go a little faster. All right? But just go how you can. And let's throw that 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bob and weave. So keep those elbows nice and tucked in and bounce. And let's throw a 5 and a 6 2 times. 5, 6. Guard up. 5, 6. Back up. There you go. Good. We'll finish off the round like this. Let's do each movement one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands up. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Exhale every other weave, just like that. And let's get a 5, 6, 5, 6 in. 5, 6, 5, 6. Back up one more time. And let's do straight shots to finish off the round. Just step and punch. Follow along with me. Keep going. Keep going. And break. So when I say do straight shots or speed punches work a little differently. I know I threw that in there out of nowhere, but this is what speed punches look like. When I say straight shots or speed punches, it looks like this. You're stepping and punching at the same time. You're not really worried about putting your guard back up tight. It's just about getting that energy expended and turning those hands over when you punch, all right? But the last round is coming up. Feel free to get your sip in. We have 29 seconds left until the round begins, okay? And after that, we're gonna get some nice solid core work in, a couple things. All right, we're gonna have flutter kicks and planks, 2 sets of those. And then after that, we're gonna work towards stretching. So those that have yoga mats, or if you have a comfortable floor, you use a comfortable floor for the core work, but get your yoga mats ready, because we're going to use them in a little bit. Round 4 final, you heard it. All right, so now we're looking forward. Elbows in. I said it's a freestyle round, right? I want you to just, don't even worry about looking at the screen. Put together everything you learned today the way you want to. You can look at me for motivation on how to throw your punches. What I want you to focus on is just listen up and let your hands go, okay? Same way, I'm just letting my hands go. I want you to do the same thing, okay? So keep going. Just keep it up. See how I'm mixing my hands up and I'm even using some movement? I want you to do the same thing. Yes, I want you to punch, but pick your shots. Get some ducks in. Get your bob and weave in. The same thing we learned today. Get your uppercuts and your straight shots in, your hooks. You know, just mix it up. That's what I'm doing. Stay light on your feet. What I mean by staying light on your feet, just move swiftly as you can, all right? Yeah? Think about your feet as floating. Think about stepping on clouds. That's how you want to move, like you're stepping on clouds. It's not really about stumping and being heavy-footed and flat-footed. It's about having your feet on clouds, okay? All right, so move around. Breathe each punch. Breathe each time you punch. Let those hands go. There you go. Keep them up, keep looking. There you go, keep moving. I got a quick tip for y'all. I know y'all over there moving. I see y'all. Whenever you want to punch to the body, just bend down and do the same exact movement you would do to punch upward, okay? So usually we're mimicking punching up top, But if you want to punch down to the body, like get body shots in, bend down and throw the same punches with your knees more bent. So you're sitting lower, throwing the same punches. So 1-2 to the head looks like that. 1-2 to the body looks like that, okay? Quick tip, but keep moving. We're gonna all do the same thing at the end of the round for the last 20 seconds. Keep going. If you're looking at me, just keep moving, letting your hands go like I'm doing. Now, everybody look forward and bend your elbows in. We're gonna uppercut roll back, just like this. This is how we're finishing the round. Go as fast as you can. It might look like this or it might look like this. Just keep doing what you can. Keep going. 5, keep rolling. 4, 3, 2, and break. Good stuff. Now we're gonna grab our water and we're gonna prepare for our core work. So core work is coming up next, all right? So get ready for your core work, then we're gonna stretch. Like I already stated, we're doing 2 sets of flutter kicks and 2 sets of planks. So get your mat ready, or if your floor is comfortable enough without a mat, lucky you, just get on your floor. But yeah, I'm gonna grab my mat, for those that may need a mat. We're gonna get busy. We're gonna get busy. We're gonna start off on our back, then we're gonna end off with planks, then we're getting our cool down stretches in, all right? This is the last series of exercises for the day before we stretch. 2 sets of each. All right, so get your mat out, get it ready. And we're gonna lay on our back. Flutter kicks, we're gonna do for 2 sets of 30 seconds. And planks, we're gonna do for 2 sets of a good 40 seconds, all right? And I'm gonna show the different levels of planking, all right? But we're definitely gonna be on the ground for our flutter kicks, all right? Planking, you may use your chair, we'll see, depending on what you can do. All right, so what's gonna happen, I'll lay this way. We're gonna lay on our backs, okay? 30-second flutter kicks. Level 1 and level 2 differ as shown. So level 1, I like to put my hands behind my head. Some people like to put their hands behind their back, whichever hand position is comfortable for you. Your legs are gonna do the same thing. So you can put it behind your back. Level 1 looks like this. 1 foot at a time, okay? Just lifting 1 foot at a time. Level 2 looks more like this, okay? You're exhaling every other kick, all right? So pick your level, and we're gonna start in 7. I'll do half level 1, half level 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. Exhaling at the top. See how I'm breathing out? When the foot is at its highest peak, because that's when your core is gonna be the tightest. And that's when you wanna engage it the most. And you also wanna breathe. You always wanna breathe when you exercise, it's vital. Here you go. Keep it up, keep it up. All right, we're halfway through, 15 seconds left, so I'm switching to level 2. Level 2 should have been doing this the whole time. But either way, we have 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, take a deep breath. Inhale deep for 2. Exhale for 1. Inhale deep for 2. Through the nose. Exhale deep for 1. Through the mouth. All right, now we're getting our next set in 10 seconds. I'm going to do half level 2 and half level 1. So I'll start with level 2 this time. And I'll finish off with level 1. But you all know the levels by now. So our heels on the ground. And pick your level and begin. And if you want to get creative, say you want to try level 2 to see how it feels, you can try it while I'm trying it. And then, you know, you can switch to level 1 when I switch to level 1. But if you know level 1 is your level, let's get it. If you know level 2 is your level, let's get it. Either way it works. Keep it up. Okay, 15 seconds left. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and break. Now we're gonna plank. One of 2 ways, all right? 2 sets of planks, they're 40 seconds each. You're either on the ground with your chin tucked in, or you're up diagonally with your chair with your chin tucked in. So grab your chair if you think you're gonna use the chair. And if you think you can do it on the ground, I'll show you how it looks on the ground before I even grab the chair. If you're able to have your elbows on the ground, toes on the ground, heels up, chin tucked in, hold this position if you're able, all right? Now, level one, same thing, targeting the same muscle group, but it's at a level where it can be maintained and managed if you're new to planks, all right? If you're not familiar with them, you do it like this, all right? Either way, it'll get done. So level two, you're on the ground, as I just showed. Level one, you're holding yourself up diagonally like this with your chin tucked in, all right? And whether you want to ball your fist up together, hold on to the edge of your chair, whatever you want to do, as long as that core is aligned diagonally, you're fine because it's getting all the smoke, getting all the work, all right? That's what we want. Okay, so we're going to do 2 sets of planks, all right? 40 seconds each set. There's going to be a good 30-second gap in between the sets, all right, to recuperate and recover. And after that, we're stretching. We're starting our first set of planks, and I'll do half up here and half on the ground. We're starting our first set of planks in 7, 6, 5, 4, 40 seconds each. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do it. And in the event that it gets a little too tricky or too tough for you, it's okay to drop those knees, but then pick it right back up, okay? Fight it out. Do what you can. And again, if the going gets a little too hard to manage, you can drop your knees and get right back. Sometimes you got to get your first downs in before you get that touchdown, you know? So get your first downs in if you need to. All right, hold yourself up as long as you can. Level two, y'all are like this. Lock and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. 30-second gap. We're going to run it back one more time. We're going to go out with a bang and do planks again. We're starting our last set of planks in a good 25 seconds. And I'll do half and half, okay? So this time I'll do half level two on the ground, and I'll switch to half level one diagonally. Then we're stretching. After that, y'all look good. All right. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. On my level twos, y'all staying here. Every time you breathe out, blow out. Yeah. Let's get it. Keep it up. There you go. All right. Stay there, level two. Level one, y'all should have been doing this. 14 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Get it. All right. Now, stretch. Get your mat out the way. All right. Or if you want to stretch, I'll show all my stretches at level one because stretching is stretching, right? Generally speaking. But if you are level two, you feel like you can handle this on the ground, you can press your ankle up against your knee and begin your stretches like that. It's going to stretch the same areas, your vastus lateralis, which is your outer thigh. It's going to stretch your hip and your lower body as well in its entirety. So you can hold this, or you can do exactly what I'm doing. Because like I said, I end off my stretches at level one because the work is done. You can do this. This works well. And just hold it out. And I'm officially starting the clock now. We'll do 30 seconds on each side. 26 seconds. 19 seconds left. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that down. Now we're just going to switch legs, okay? So let's switch to the other side. Hold that out. "27 seconds left. 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Feet on the ground. Heel up. I should say heel out and toe to the ceiling. Your heel isn't really up. So your heel is out. Your toe is facing up. And not that it matters that much, but you know. We're gonna touch our knee, shin, or our toe, okay? So pick which one you want to touch. Your knee, your shin, or your toe. So you're reaching forward. I'm gonna touch the toe. If you're able to reach to your toe, touch it. If not, touch your knee or your shin. Either way, we're stretching our hamstring and our hip and our lower back, okay? So hold that out. Just lock and hold that. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slide back. Heel on the ground. Toe to the ceiling. Same thing on the other side. Hold that out. 13 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Knees forward, and then twist. I gotta commend y'all ladies for a second. You know, me being a guy, sometimes I wonder, wow, the fellas don't hop on these, but it's like, y'all get it done though. So big up to y'all ladies for getting it done, man. That's huge. That's huge. In fact, when I got into business, I didn't realize how how much women get involved into things like, you know, especially when it comes to like anything that involves like a coalition or like people collaborating. Y'all get it done. I gotta admit it. Gotta tip my head off to y'all. But we got it done today. We're stretching now. Moving to the middle. And turn to the other side. And just gonna hold this out. We're gonna lock. $12 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is called a torso twist, by the way. I know y'all will watch me, but I want to tell you what it's called. And you're stretching your lower back, your core, your hips, you know, everything you feel. Look forward. We're gonna have our hands facing each other, like that. Then we're gonna pull back, the elbows bent, palms facing the ground. We're gonna hold that for a good 3, 2, 1. Stretching your shoulder, you're feeling your traps, upper back, outer back, a little bit in the lower back. So you come right back in, relax those muscle fibers, and then we're gonna intensify them a little bit. Intensify them, but they're still getting stretched. Yeah, hold that for 3, 2, 1. There you go. Let's do 4 more. Pull back. 3, 2, 1. Do 3 more. Pull back. 3, 2, 1. Do 2 more. Pull back. 3, 2, 1. Let's do 1 more. Three, 2, 1. Straight ahead. And now we're going to stand up and we're going to press our elbow against the other elbow, all right? But we're going to bend our front arm and extend the back arm. It's going to stretch our tricep and our shoulder, all right? So let's stand up. Look straight ahead. Bend your front arm. In this instance, it will be your left. Take your right arm nice and straight. Elbow to elbow contact. Inner elbow, outer elbow. Inner elbow of the front arm, outer elbow, the back arm, as far as the bending goes and the extending goes. And they're kind of like, you know, kind of trying to meet each other. That's how you explain that. I told you what we're stretching, so hold it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Hold it out. Yep. Lock and hold it, lock and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands together. Now we're pressing our palms forward. Hold that for a good 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms in. Now rotate the palms up. You want to hold that for a good 15, 14, hold it a little longer, 13, 12. You can go all the way up if you're able, or you can go diagonally up, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there, depending on what you're capable of. But either way, you're good. That's how you gotta look at it. 3, 2, 1. All right, a couple more stretches. Okay, so we'll do 6 reps of these, in and outs. When we go in, we're going in all the way. We're gonna inhale through our nose, cross our arms, have our palms scoop like you're scooping water, right? It's like you're scooping water, then releasing it and letting it splash, all right? That's how you gotta look at it. So inhale, scoop the water, come up, hold it, hold that scoop position, and then exhale and let it all out. You exhale through the mouth, you inhale through your nose. Keep going. 3 more, 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now we're gonna put our feet together. This is our final stretch, our trophy stretch, our victory stretch. Right hand on the left shoulder, left hand on the right shoulder. You know, your arms cross over each other like this. Look straight, lock your legs. And I'll show you from the side profile so you can see how you retract your shoulders back and you hold it out, all right? We're gonna hold this. Let's count back from 30, 29. You can count with me, 28. Look in the same spot, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, before we end it, hold it out. Let's not count. Let's just embrace the moment, look forward, and just keep your mind in a steady state. Just relax with your breathing. Inhale, exhale. I'll do the counting. We have 15 seconds left. I'll count in my head. Just relax, hold it out. Right. Snap out of it real quick. Sometimes you get deep with that. You can almost go into a meditative state, but give yourselves a hand, and that's it.